Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Richard Haick, Zenny62, and I was just dealing with some stuff, and I don't know if people understand how crazy some things really are in the state of California when it comes to having a food truck, a food business, a restaurant, a bar, or just about any sort of business. One of the questions I get asked a lot is why I don't sell alcohol from any of my ice cream business. And the fact is it's freaking impossible. It's illegal. It's really illegal. But what it comes down to is that's like the weird, rare exception. You can have a restaurant and serve food and alcohol. You can have a store that serves alcohol. But since the pandemic, some things got weird and changed. You could order cocktails from a restaurant and have it delivered. You can also order beer and alcohol from your local Safeway or Lucky or whoever your grocer is, or some of the online grocers, and have that delivered to your house. So why can't I just sell you a beer out of my truck? I don't get that. It doesn't make any sense. It seems to be a lot of, I don't know what to call it, red tape, but it seems absurd that just about every other way of obtaining alcohol is available except for that one. Doesn't stop people. I see people at the Coliseum and other places, just dragging around a cooler full of beers, and no big deal. Police seem to turn a blind eye. It's not their job to enforce health code or business. That's more civil stuff than criminal. But yeah, just an interesting observation I made in trying to deal with this whole thing. Oh, the other one is weed. Weed is really tough. There are more exceptions to getting and delivering weed than there are alcohol. The only difference is basically cash. Cash is the big deal. You can't use your credit card or Venmo or whatever to buy weed. But they seem to have a lot more options when it comes to obtaining and getting it delivered, or purchasing, or even growing it at home. Although you can make your own beer at home, wine, whatever. You can make your own spirits. You can make moonshine. You can do what you want. But yeah, something to think about. The other thing is the fees. Alcohol is a pretty affordable fee for a permit to sell. Somewhere in the $1,000 range. If I wanted to sell pot at a legal dispensary, let's use Oakland for example. Actually, I'll use Alameda because I know how much their money is. Their fees are. If I just have a regular food truck, I'm looking at about $100 a year. Just $100. That's your business license fee. That's not your health permit. But if you want to sell weed, I believe it starts at $7,000, and there's several different levels depending on how your dispensary is going to work, and it goes up to over $10,000, closer to $15,000, and some of these you need multiple permits for. So you could open up a dispensary and just pay yearly $15,000 to $20,000 just on those basic permits. That doesn't count anything else. Yeah, the permitting process is strange in California. It seems to be arbitrary, seems to be lacking in a lot of ways. For instance, again, I have an ice cream truck business, and there's different rules and different health codes that I have to abide by, and again, it seems somewhat arbitrary, and it's not one fee. If I sell prepackaged goods like a bomb pop or a drumstick, that's all great. But you get lumped in with regular food trucks. selling burritos and tacos and burgers and you name it. They serve everything these days. And so one of the reasons a lot of people don't see the neighborhood ice cream man anymore is because they've been permitted out of existence. Not just that, the price of ice cream and such has gone through the roof. And when you see these ice cream trucks, asking $4 and $5 for an ice cream is seemingly absurd. And it honestly, it is. Little kids don't have money. Those are your big customers. And, they've been priced out. And a lot of liquor stores and stuff have some of the same stuff that you used to only be able to get from like the Good Humor guy. And then if you wanted to do something like soft serve, it's a whole new permitting process. The machine's tens of thousands of dollars. You need a big ass truck. You need all this stuff. It's crazy. So if you guys ever want to open a food truck, it's ridiculous. If you ever see the hot dog carts or the little guys pushing a street cart, that's as basic as you can get. And most of those people are operating without permits and whatever. Go do your thing. I don't trip on those guys. Sometimes you get a good hot dog or a good taco, for $3 or $4 at the Coliseum because there's the dude with the cart there. I'm not worried about that guy. And neither is the county or the state or anybody else in the permitting. But once you get on the road and you're driving a vehicle, then they want to be in your business and want to have a say-so, and they really want to get deep in that pocket. But anyways, just sharing my thoughts. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Have a great week, and keep on watching. Thank you for watching Zenny62. Please like and subscribe these videos, and we'll keep bringing them to you. Thanks.